if I have time, I might go around the corner, and there's a road that goes up this far side of the canyon. And I might just go over there and take a look at it. It's about 4:30 now. Yeah, I might have, half hour, 45 minutes. I can go up and check out that side of the canyon and just see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, I've tried coming up the side hill. You can see the pavement down there. I came up here a couple of years ago. What I remember was this road was like really distinct. I think that's it right down there. There's a couple of down trees. Maybe there's just more down trees. But I remember a little farther up, it was pretty distinct. Just trying to get around all this. There's another down tree right there. So I'm going up here. There seems to be a couple of footpaths that cut up to the second switchback. There was one back behind me, and then there's this one. Road goes up here, and then it cuts back, and it goes back to this little side canyon behind me. But yeah, let me see if I can get up around here. I'll either be able to get back down to that switchback, or I'll end up here. It's about 100 feet up, and I'm probably about halfway between the two, so I might just hit the upper switchback. So yeah, this one is pretty faint as well. Okay, I'm still not seeing the road down there. I got by all these down trees back over here, but I had to come up pretty high, and pretty soon I'm gonna hit the upper switchback, so I guess I'll stop looking for the lower one. Okay, yeah, I've just been making my way up this steep hill. You just have to keep jumping from one game trail that goes along the side of the hill, and then you follow one that goes up to the next one. And I think this is what's left of the old road here. Yeah, you got a bit of a road cut over there. There's the road surface here, and then it looks like it's just fallen away. You can see the steep drop right there, and then right here. And down here, yeah, the road continues, but it's about, that wide. It's like a footpath now. This used to be a Jeep road. Yeah, maybe I'll try to hike down a little farther. It looks like it gets better going this way. When I first got up there, I got up on the other side of that log there, and didn't really look much like a road, although there had been some soil had been moved. But yeah, wow, this thing is just completely fallen apart. I'm surprised. Yeah, I've found roads from the the 1800s that are in really good shape, and this one was in use in 1960. So yeah, let's see if I can get a little farther down. Maybe I can get down to that switchback down there and then follow it back until I lose it, and then maybe the easiest thing is drop back down to the pavement. So yeah, that looks like the road through there, so I'm gonna see if I can get through some of these fallen trees and maybe see what that first switchback looks like. Yeah, this is somewhat road-like along here, and the road, I guess, used to go through here. This tree here has held the bank in place, and I think that's the switchback right there. And right down there, that's the bottom section of the road. Yeah, they had this listed as a Jeep road, and man, this would be a pretty exciting road. I mean, it's not very wide, maybe 6 feet, 2 meters. So yeah, this would have been a sketchy little road to go up. See if I can get through the brush here. This is steep. But yeah, you can see here's where they had the cut. So they probably had to have a fairly big cut here. Yeah, and there's like a little trail continues up here too. Yeah, I wonder, man, how did you turn? Yeah, and maybe a really short wheelbase Jeep, you could maybe swing in here and do like a 3-point turn, come up here and then back down here and then head up that way. Not much left of this road. So yeah, I'm gonna head down this bottom switchback until I run out of road, I guess. Hopefully I can find a way down. You can see the pavement is way down there. Yeah, so this is the Jeep road on the 1960 topo map. That would have been neat to see what this looked like back then, because according to the topo map, this road went clear to the top of Montebello Ridge. You could just pull right off of Stevens Canyon Road, and you could come up here make the switchback. You go out there, you go around up in that little canyon, there's another switchback, and then it went up the ridge and joined up with some other roads. I think if I come up here again, I'll try taking that first game trail, because it was going off that way, and I ended up taking one that came back this way. So maybe the one going up that way gets to a better section of road. So maybe I'll try that next time. But yeah, I think I'll head down here, see how far down the old road I can get. Okay, yeah, this whole section from that switchback turn down here is just absolutely destroyed. There's just trees down all over, and the road is just slid away. Yeah, so right along here, it kind of comes back again. And then, yeah, I think it heads down this way. Wow, okay, so there is a little bit of road. Yeah, it was maybe 3 years ago. I'll have to see if I can find when I was last up here. I think I took a few pictures. It was actually in reasonably good shape back then, but wow, it must have really taken a beating with these last couple of winters. Trees come down, and then it breaks up the bank, and then I imagine the bank slides, and then the whole road just goes down the hill. Okay, yeah, making my way down. I was up there a little ways farther, came down here, and I think this is the section of road I walked a couple of years ago. I think I walked up to about that down tree up there. I remember I turned around at a down tree, because this section here looks fairly intact. You know, it's not so steep here, so the road hasn't washed away. And yeah, you can see it goes here over a couple of down trees and kind of around the corner there. But yeah, I think this is the part I walked a couple of years ago, and I thought it looked like it was in pretty good shape, but I didn't go much past that point, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut right through there. I see a clearing through the brush, and I see some pavement there, and I'll just walk back to the bike. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this. I think this is the section I hiked before. I think a lot more trees have come down, because that section down there was pretty clear a couple years back. But now you can see there's a tree. That tree just came down there. It still has leaves on it. Around the corner, it was just tree after tree after tree. Wasn't worth trying to get through that, so that's where I headed up the hill this way and ended up probably going back up there. But then there's another game trail that goes off that direction. So I think if I come up again, I might try heading up that direction and see if that's any better. Because again, I was probably 100 feet away from the upper road at that point. And then I turned and went back and intersected the road over here. So anyway, yeah, this is the old 1960 Jeep road, according to USGS. Would have been neat to see it back in the day, but yeah, there's not much left of it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that short hike. We did about a quarter mile between going up and then coming back down here. Anyway, I've got to get down there and go grab the bike, get all my gear put away, and head down the road. So hope you enjoyed that. And as always, thanks for watching.